Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Be Perfectly Blended. If you've been here before, thanks so much for coming back. And if you're new, thanks so much for clicking on. I am so excited about this video. In this video, I am redoing my tiny dining room. I've lived in this home for 20 years. I've had this dining room table for about 10, along with my curtains that I have up top. And now that my children, or many of my children, are grown up, I really don't need as big of a table. And so I'm super excited to kind of get a smaller table in here, make better use of the space. So I'll show you what I have, what I'm working with. I have my pot sitting in here soaking. I made red beans and rice in a crock pot in a previous video, so check that out if you're interested. But here's what I have here. Oh, yeah, I had to get my, switch up my beverage to this right here. If you've seen in my Winko shop, I buy these. They are so good. Anyways, and then this right here, one of my sons gave me this. And I do want it to go into the dining room somehow, but because I do have grandkids and it has hot wax, I do have to be careful where I place it. So this is what I bought, which are some long sheer kind of curtains that will hang down to the ground. I have this curtain rod, and then I have these shorter curtains as well that kind of frame. So I'm going to start by clearing my space over here. I normally set my purse right there, and then these are some little storage cubes I ordered. And then this tray I sit there, so when I sit stuff on there, it's kind of sturdy. A frame I found, a book I found, things I need to put out, so I use it. And then this is my college kid when he was 5. And right here is one of the first pictures I got printed of my older son back in the day, like when you had to order it and go pick it up 5 days later. Anyways, so right here I'm just clearing the table off so that I can dust my chandelier down, and then I'll go ahead and wipe down the table. Now that the table and chairs are all wiped down, I'm going to go ahead and move the chairs and move the bench. We are going to keep this bench. I'll probably just put it downstairs, but that way we can have it if we need extra seating. I can put it in front of the window up here. So we are going to keep that. Hey guys, I just wanted to jump on the video and say hi real quick. As you can see, I've got the table wiped off and my chandelier and things dusted. So the table is about to be moved, and then I'm going to go ahead and do the window over here, take down what I have up, and then I'm just going to play with it. I'm going to get everything cleaned up, get the window seal, everything wiped down, and then, you know, put the fabric on, see how I like it, if I want the rod, if I don't want the rod, or what I end up with. So I'm going to do that first, and then I'll put the new table and chairs up, and you'll get an overview or a whole look at that. But I just want to jump on and say thanks so much for coming along with me today and clicking on my video. Please like and subscribe if you choose to. And let's go. I had to start with really getting in these window seals good and getting the baseboard down here at the bottom and the carpet along with the electrical outlet. With it being so smushed back here, it really was hard to see when certain spills happened or if I got everything up. So I was so glad to get everything pulled away and really get in here and give everything a nice good wipe down. Now I'm just going to give it all a nice vacuum, get deep in here and deep into these baseboards. Like I said, I really had to do some scrubbing, get some stains off the carpet. It was not a pretty sight. Much better now. I'll finish by vacuuming up the carpet here, and then I'm pretty much done cleaning and getting it all ready. So next will be putting up the curtains and finally bringing in the table. I decided to put the bench back here just for this time so that I could stand on it as I switch out the curtains. Here it is, all nice and cleaned up. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do here yet, so I'm just leaving that there for right now. But and at the end, if I remember, I'll put ice cubes here to kind of fluff that back up. But I wasn't sure if I was going to replace the carpet yet or not, because it does match. So my chandelier is kind of like the rustic grayish color, more so than a brown. And then I do have a lot of browns in my home, so I thought maybe they'll still complement each other, so we'll see. But anyways, this is what it's looking like, so I'm going to just play around with it and see what I come up with. It took me about 3 tries to see how I like it and to get it on the rod right. And at about this point, I was like, okay, I think I got it. Once I got them hung up, I really liked them, but I wanted to see if I wanted to hang this extra fabric up here like I did before, wrap it around. But once I got it up, I kind of felt like it was a bit heavy. Let me know what you think in the comment below. Once I took the fabric down, I debated on whether or not to put these little tea light candle holders that I have hanging there back up, but I did decide to because I do use fake tea light candles in them throughout the year, and I like the way it looks. I really like it this way. The only thing I really don't like is before, the way I had it, it covered up the back part of the curtain rod hook that's screwed into the wall. But I really like how it comes down. I feel like it elongates it. So I'm pretty much happy with this. I did do the wrap around, but I really didn't like it. I felt like it was too heavy. I like how this is. And then if that continues to bother me too much, I can just get some new hooks there. So not a big deal. So far so good. Now we're going to get the table up. Okay, so getting the table up was easier said than done. I did bring the chairs up, but I had to wait for my son to come back. We had to actually carry the table through the garage and then up the stairs outside and up to the top of the stairs back here. So meanwhile, waiting for him, I decided to switch out the batteries here and get this all ready for the center of my new table. Well, we got the table up. My son's taking a second to sit and enjoy it. I think it looks great. I think it looks wonderful in the space. Very open, airy, and light. All right, here is the final product. I absolutely love it. I wanted to show from this side. You can see it's just a lot more passing room. I love how the curtains look, kind of elongates. And this area over here, I kind of rearranged a little bit. And I'm going to keep this here because that matches my chandelier. And then I had to take the tray off. It was a little big. I had a tray underneath. But I just absolutely love it. And it does, it just opens it up. This table lifts up. And we also have these trays. So a lot of times when the kids come over, movie night, or you know, some company comes over, a lot of times they eat with the trays that is on the couch. So we really didn't need a big table, but this is new. This is a new era, but I absolutely love it. My husband's already sat in this chair and he said it's just great. He's taller and it's just much easier for him to get up. And I just love how it looks here in the window with the curtains hanging down. And guess what else? Dun, 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 dun. My new garbage can came. Perfect timing. And then I also kept this over here. I thought it looked so nice, like it's in the dining room. And it also matches the lights up here. So overall, I'm very pleased. And I just want to thank you so much for coming along with me as I transformed my tiny dining room after about 10 years as life's changing. I don't need such a big table. Thanks so much for coming along. If you like this video, please feel free to like and subscribe. And I hope to see you in the next one.